Good morning.
Good morning. How are
Wait,
you?
I even have morning voice, so
We don't
do I
elect this early,
do I
typically.
sound different? I have a very raspy morning voice.
When you work at home, you don't really have to talk to anyone all that much. I mean, I have kiddos, so I have to talk to them. But even them, I kind of ignore them in the morning because I'm
Yeah.
not a morning person.
So funny story. I haven't done it in a while, but I used to like to oil pull in the morning, and I found it was such a
what does that
great way
what does that mean?
to not talk to people because you're swishing oil in your mouth, so you can't talk to them.
Why were you doing that?
Oh, it's really good for your mouth health.
What?
It
Oil?
pulls the bacteria and stuff. It attaches to the oil, and so you swish it around, and it kind of pulls it out, and then you spit it in the garbage can, and then you brush your teeth. But you're supposed to do it first thing in the morning, like when you first get up, before you have had anything to eat or drink, and you could do it.
Olive oil?
Well, it's traditionally done with, I believe it's sesame oil, but I like coconut oil. You could do olive oil, coconut oil. I like coconut oil, but I would put it in my mouth and then I have to swish it around for they say 20 minutes, but I never quite get to that point. I am usually like 10, 15 tops, and can't talk to anybody.
Look at Dana. The bacteria probably leaves because they can't stand the oil either.
Yeah. No, it likes it. It gets attached and then it goes.
What? I have never heard of such a thing.
I can't believe you haven't heard of it. It's like millennia it's been going on for.
Well, I am behind in the times. You learn something new at Coffee and Craftwire every single time, and sometimes it has nothing to do with Craftwire.
or coffee or soft flags or we both have coffee today though because it is appropriate coffee time for us.
Finally. I mean, sometimes we do Coffee and Craftwire at some odd times for coffee, but I'm glad today we can have a little. Is it a 20-minute swish? Did you really say 20 minutes?
It is. 20 minutes is too long though. Like my mouth gets too tired.
That is a long time. So what made you stop doing it?
It's just a convenience thing, right? Like it's just get out of habit. If I was someone who showered first thing in the morning, that's like the best time to do it because you start to swish, you take your shower, and then you spit it out when you come out. I just spilled that all over me. See it?
No.
See it? Look at it. It's all over the table. That's a first for Coffee and Craftwire. That's a first.
Okay. You go fix that up. I'm going to talk for a minute. And we'll come back to you when you're all stopping. First and foremost, we have a brand new deal that just went up today. It is a free DIY bracelet gift. I made the bracelet and have one here with me to show you. Very similar to last Great Bead Extravaganza. We made a little bracelet kit for that one as well. It went over really well. It was super cute. It was black with these little spiky dangles that were adorable. So I have one here to show you for this one as well. And I think you guys are going to really like it. So when your subtotal is over $29, it will automatically add to your cart, no coupon needed. So you can still use your coupon code to purchase. It's going to be coupon code Midwinter26, $10 off $59, $20 off $99. I really suggest our loyal Softflex family that you go do your shopping early because we get a lot of shoppers over the weekend and it will give you like the creme de la creme of things to pick from. Also, today we started for the very first time ever a weekend flash sale on a bead mix. We chose the Black Brilliance bead mix from the last Great Bead Extravaganza. There's a few of them still hanging out in the shop. And we chose it because we saw so many beautiful black dresses at the Golden Globes. You'll see it in our email today. Again, no coupon necessary. Add it to your cart. It's already discounted. And this coupon deal works with both of those offers. So, but again, very limited supplies on that too. Later today at 5 p.m., we are going to be live for preview night for Midwinter Market, the Great Bead Extravaganza. We will be live with all these fine folks that are listed here, showing a little bit of what to expect for the weekend. And it'll give you a really nice like bird's eye view into what everyone has planned for the upcoming weekend. And don't forget to schedule in to hang out with Kristen and I live. We will be live at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. We'll be live with our Kind Heart design kit. And today, for Coffee and Craft Wire, we're going to do a little wire wrapping on some gemstone pendants. Oh, you got yours, Kristen.
I told you on your video yesterday, but you were so busy designing, you didn't see my comment.
Yeah, I didn't.
I was very surprised. It came yesterday, so you just never know. I didn't think I was going to get my package in time, but
I didn't think so either. That's pretty incredible.
I know.
So here is that bracelet that is free with your order over $29. Now you put the bracelet together. It's a little kit. You can add in anything you want. These are specifically only things that are in the kit. It comes with wire. The crimp tubes are older stock. They are a little darker than our normal sterling silver crimp tubes. They're somewhere between sterling and black oxidized. They are a little oxidized. Still work fine. Perfect for a little free gift. But I just wanted to put it out there so you weren't surprised when you saw them. They came from a sample box that I've had for ages. And I just pulled those out and put them into this little bracelet kit. Look at this adorable check glass button that is in the kit.
I love it. It's so pretty.
I mean, I would be happy to just get this button for free if I spent over $29, let alone a couple little cute little 2026 charms and some beautiful check glass beads, some gem cut rondelles, some fire polish. There's quite a bit in that little bag. So we will toss this in with your order. No coupon necessary. This starts today and it only lasts while supplies are available. So, and we don't have a ton on these. So just be aware. You probably want to get your order in sooner rather than later, before the big crowd comes tomorrow from the Great Bead Extravaganza. Okay, I'm so glad you got your pendant. So
Me too.
we put together our kit for the Great Bead Extravaganza, and it's called the Kind Heart Design Kit. For a number of reasons. First and foremost, Valentine's Day is coming, and we were definitely thinking about that. But also, I just love the idea of putting the intention for kindness into the world, especially right now. I talked about this at great length yesterday, but we need more kindness. We need more love. And so deciding on that name was partially about that. There was a time where I did like a Be Kind kit, and I had a similar feeling at that time of just like, we need a little more kindness in the world. So if you love that intention, this kit is definitely for you. It's full of really luscious, juicy colors. It does not come with the bead mix or a bead strand. Those are sold separately, but you can get them on the website. And when I went into the gallery a few weeks ago, I noticed this beautiful tray of agates that had these fantastic pendants that match this kit just like so perfectly. And so I quickly nabbed those and decided to put them on the website for sale, much like the labradorite that we did recently. So they're in 3 different sizes. This is the small, this is the medium, this is the large. I think they're organized by weight. So just be aware, a large might actually look like a medium, but it's maybe thicker. And that's what made it large. So I think they were weighed. And so sometimes they look a little funny, like, but you can see everything in the pictures, all of the options that are available, as well as seeing the pretty options that Kristen and I have here today. I just love this heart.
Yeah, that's really pretty. I really love the large, like, two-tone one you have there too. I think that one.
I know. Yeah, there were only 2 or 3 like this.
That was very different and unique. Yeah.
You'll see them in the picture, but there are different shapes, different sizes. So choose kind of what you want. I always like one of each. That's what I did. I was like, oh, just give me one of each. And then I sent Kristen one of each as well.
Yeah.
So that she had one in each size too. But yeah,
so
they're
I have a
really
small
pretty
heart. I think I have a small size heart and you have a medium size heart, which is, it's kind of nice to see the difference.
Let's see what you have. Yeah.
Quick change of setup over here.
All new. Look at you.
All new.
My God.
I'm loving this one, but you know what's sad? I don't have any black craft wire in the 2 gauges that I need. So I think I'm going to wait on this because I really think it'll be lovely with black. You know,
it almost looks like an animal print.
Yeah, it does. And then, so that's the small heart. And then this one was the medium, which I'm kind of leaning towards playing with today because it's got this little band of kind of a pink in there. And I thought that that might look really nice with the rose gold.
Ooh,
I don't like it. I know I don't play with the rose gold that much. I think it would be pretty with copper too, because the copper would kind of pull it out a little bit.
Last night I did a full workup on Craftwire in my Patreon group. And one of the viewers said how much they love the rose gold, that it's so pretty in person.
It really is. And I never seem to get to use it. So I'm kind of leaning towards that today.
It's such a sweet color and it's perfect for this like setup, you know?
Yeah. Fun.
Are you going to use this pendant tomorrow?
18 and 24. I don't know because I haven't even opened this yet. I don't even know what.
So unusual for you.
I thought I know I should have a design done, but I'll probably do it this afternoon. So we'll see. I'm going to work on the pendant and then we'll see what's in here. Should I peek?
Maybe.
And then I can decide which pendant to use.
I'm using my heart pendant. I haven't even thought about what's inside of it. I've just decided. I love my heart pendant, and that medium size is just so pretty.
Look at this cute mixed media card I put on the table too. I made this a couple of years ago, but I'm going to be teaching this again in person soon.
Oh my gosh.
But I also have a mixed media card tutorial on my YouTube channel over at Kristen Fagan Art. So if you're curious about some of this mixed media or expressive art stuff that I do, go check me out over there. How cute is this? I just love it.
I love that card. Kristen sends the cutest little packages with these little handmade cards. I'm always like so excited. But you know what I'm going to do, Chris? I'm going to add a new tier level in my jewelry making club where I will send people something from my studio bench once a month.
That's a great idea.
So something I've made, or maybe a little bead mix, you know, of leftover things that I think someone would enjoy. That's coming soon. It's working its way in my brain right now.
Right.
How to make it all happen. But I think that would be a fun new level to add.
Okay, I did take a little peek, and I'm going to keep going with this one. We'll see.
Love it.
Maybe I'll finish it off tomorrow.
Can we see your bracelet?
Yeah. It's so cute.
That's a kind heart bracelet too. Using
it is. I added in these little check glass red beads around here. They're in our shop right now. And I added in, is that it? That's it. Everything else is from the kind heart
ones, probably, right?
Oh, the ceramic squares. Yeah, I knew there was something else. The ceramic squares are also in our shop, but you can always swap that for something else in the kind heart bead mix. Everything else is in the mix. So
and cute. That's a tutorial on the Softflex Company YouTube channel as well.
Mm-hmm. Super cute. It is. I was Monday. That was Monday, which feels like a really long time ago, but it wasn't.
We've done like 25 videos since then.
TGBE week.
It's crazy, but also lots of fun.
Yes. So you told them preview night, right? Did you show them the schedule yet for the weekend?
I did.
Awesome. I was so distracted trying to clean up my mess.
Flashed the schedule. Yeah, it is preview night tonight. We'll see you at 5 p.m. Pacific. It's going to be a ton of fun to see what everyone's up to. I always feel like Midwinter Market is the best TGBE because everyone is cooped up and we're coming off of Christmas. So there's like that new energy for the new year. And January tends to be a slower month for many bead companies. I don't really know why. Maybe it's because people are coming out of Christmas. So everybody just has like a little more time, a little more energy. And it's always like, I always feel like I learned so much at Midwinter Market from my fellow presenters.
For sure. For sure. I dropped a link in the chat just now and then again a little earlier to shop the TGBE collection. If you go to Softflex Company and go to the shop drop down and look for the Great Bead Extravaganza, you'll find the pendants, the Kind Heart kit, the Kind Heart bead mix, the crystal mix, all of the stuff. Even the Black Brilliance kit that's on flash sale is all in there, as well as some like other reds and purples and pink items that we put in that category. So just to make it easy that if you want to shop the TGBE collection and related items, you can go and check it out there. Oh, even this trio is in there, the Kind Heart trio we put together.
Awesome. I love that.
All right. Well, what are you thinking about doing today?
I'm not. I don't know.
What? Wait, what?
Hanging out, like relaxed. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm watching.
All right. I'm going to cut some 18 gauge wire. I'm going to go with the rose gold, and I'm going to cut 30 inches and I'm hoping that that'll be enough for my pendant. Using the flush cutter, and I used my nylon jaw pliers to straighten it out before I cut it off the spool, just to give me a little bit smoother of a wire to work with. I've used 24 gauge as the wrapping wire in the past, but I also grabbed 22, which might work too. And let's see here. So now these pendants do have a hole, so you don't have to wrap them. They're not a cabochon like the labradorites were cabochons without a hole. So these have a hole in them. So you could just add a bail, just create something kind of along the top. You don't have to actually wrap the whole thing. But I like to wrap. So I'm going to give it a go, and hopefully it works out. I've been digging this sort of style that I did on the labradorite. I have a tutorial on the Softflex Company YouTube channel for both of these, the square and the teardrop. Can
you hear the foghorn?
No, there's a foghorn going on?
Yeah, because I live by the water. And the fog settles over the water in the morning, and there must be a boat coming through.
Yes, I'm not hearing it.
Okay, good.
So what I'm going to do now is just look for the center. I'm going to grab the two ends and kind of just lightly look for the center here so that I could put that at the bottom of my pendant. Let me pull myself up a little bit and then begin to guide it around my shape.
Oh, this is going to be so good, you guys.
Oh gosh, pressure on.
I think I'm going to make a pendant using craft wire and save my gemstone pendant for tomorrow.
Nice.
And I'm going to use the jig to do that.
I did grab some painter's tape so that I can tape my initial shape down for a little bit just to help me, give me like another hand, you know?
Oh, that's a good trick.
I know I did it on the square and it was very helpful.
Shanae, you've got our back. Thank you for saying that. Please do like our videos today and tomorrow. It really helps give us a little extra bandwidth to reach more people. And as a small company with literally only 11 employees, we really, really, really appreciate it.
So true. All of that help just helps us reach. And it's hard when you've got a small crew to do all the things, you know?
Mm-hmm. Definitely. And that's really where TGBE even came from, it really originated in 2020 during the pandemic as a way to make a bigger wave for a bunch of small businesses. And all of the people that participate own or manage a very small company.
Yes.
So please click to like and share, you know, all of the videos that you enjoy over the weekend. It means a lot to all of the presenters.
I mean, at a small crew, I think we might be one of the largest of the group.
I know.
Of the bunch. So
I know. That's crazy.
it is. Okay, so all I did now here is I wrapped it around my shape. I used the painter's tape to help hold it in place. And then I took each wire and pointed it straight up. And then I worked to straighten my gauge. It's 18. I'm using 18 gauge. Where is it? There it is. I'm using the rose gold silver plated craft wire in 18 gauge. You're welcome. And now I'm going to do some wrapping, which this has been really fun because I feel like it has been elevating my bales to do this little wire wrapping around it.
Looks good.
So I'm going to try the 22. I do usually use the 24, but for reasons I won't divulge at the moment, I'm going to go with 22.
That was very mysterious.
You will find out more tomorrow.
Oh, I see. Okay, I'm going to flip over here real fast while you're getting set up over there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got my Wig Jig Olympus light out. You guys saw me use this a lot over the holiday season. That's when I use it the most. But I've been thinking a lot about it for components as well, because next week I'm going to be doing a component video in my jewelry making club. And one of the components that we talked about last night was an earring that I showed. And I was thinking about making a similar shaped pendant using the 18 gauge Softlex craft wire. I'm going to grab my round nose plier, which has like a cone shaped nose. And if you are just starting beading or need a refresher course on all the basics of beading, I have you covered this month. I have talked about beading wire, crimping, all the different tools. Now I'm on craft wire, all sorts of good stuff. Oop, I lost my peg here. So the nice thing about this jig is you put the pegs in where you want them, and then you spin the jig and wrap the wire around those pegs, and it creates a really lovely shape for you. You want to kind of get that shape settled and really nice and tight before you pop it off. A lot of times I'll come in and actually even trim right on my shape, and that way I've got it all ready to go. Once I pull it off here, I'm going to throw it onto my wire whacker, which is just 2 little nylon slabs that's going to work harden it so it stays in this shape. And then I'm going to start decorating it, and I'll pop back over for you to see that when I get that going. Okay, back to you, Miss Chris.
Do you want to go ahead and put the wig jig link into the comments?
Sure, I can do that.
I was just doing it, and so I was like, well, if it's coming back to me.
Okay. I got it. This is off today, so we are manning station. We are womanning the station today.
We are. So I feel like the 22 gauge is a little bit thick for what I want to do, but I'm going to keep going with it. So I wrapped around I started by wrapping around both of the wires at the bottom, and then I wrapped around just the wire on the right. And then I'm going to take it back around and wrap around both the wires again. And then I'm going to pull it through just the one on the right. So it's going to take a little more finger power when you're using a thicker gauge. So you can use 24, you can even go down to 26. But hint, hint, I decided to do 22 because I peeked into our kit.
Oh my God.
And I was like, well,
I finally get it.
Yeah. Yeah. It took a minute, huh? And so coffee hasn't hit yet.
Right.
So I'm just going to keep doing that pattern. I'm going around both wires, then I'm coming up around the back through the center just on the right side. And then I'm going around the back and coming around the front of both wires. And then I'm going around the back and coming through the center of just the one on the right side.
I missed you. I feel like I haven't seen enough of you.
I know. We're going to get to hang in Tucson, though.
I know. We'll be sick of each other.
You'll be like, all right, I'm good now. We got a whole week together.
No way. I'll never get sick of you.
I know it's going to be an interesting trip. It's very different kind of trip for us this year.
I know.
And that's going to be fun.
I think so.
Plus, I didn't go last year. Speaking of, my shea butter is just about done.
I never got mine.
Did Scott keep it for himself?
He did. He never gave it to me. And I kept meaning to say something, and then I finally just gave up on it.
So I feel like I haven't used it the last month or so because I'm like getting down to the nitty gritty here. But it lasts me like the whole year. It's pretty
That's
awesome.
pretty good. I wonder if he still has mine.
He probably does.
Has been using it willy-nilly over there.
He did ask me like what I use it for, so
Oh boy.
he kept it.
Unfair, but like, this time
I might have to get
I think, and it just never made it to me.
Right.
Lesson learned. That won't happen this year in Tucson.
You're gonna have to take it with you. You can't wait for him to give it to you.
Yeah. Won't make that mistake again.
Ooh, I'm getting a little far away on this one, so I'm just going to use my chain nose pliers to scoot my wire down. And then I can use my fingers actually a little bit too. And I cut myself about 7 inches of this wrapping wire. I wanted to do about 1 inch or so for the bail. Let me see where I'm at. I'm just shy of 1 inch. So I'll just keep going.
Craft wire is so fun to work with.
Patricia says you're all a hoot. Love watching y'all together. And Rachel says the same thing. I love watching you both together. Oh, you guys are sweet. We had some interesting comments this week on our videos, and so that's nice to hear.
Mine was not actually bad.
No, you thought you saw something, but it wasn't what you thought.
Somebody said, I'll just say what it was. At the end of my video, somebody said something like, it's so boring when the Christmas decorations come down. And I was like, all I saw was the word boring as it scrolled by. And afterwards I said, did someone say my show was so boring?
And Thomas and I were both like, we didn't see that.
I was like, what? So Kristen went back and left. Bless her heart.
Well, you have to wait. Apparently, like the live, I didn't realize that the live chat doesn't show up for like, it could be up to 24 hours. So
really?
Yeah, because I went back a couple of times yesterday, and then it wasn't until this morning that I was actually able to look at it. So I guess the video has to like fully process or something before it shows.
Huh. I didn't know that either.
Never boring, always fun.
I was like, I didn't think it was boring, but maybe.
Yeah, I'm not watching it. I don't know. Maybe I am boring.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Sorry.
So now I'm just squishing down that wrap that I did with my chain nose pliers, flattening out a little bit. And now I'm going to go ahead and make my bail. So I'm going to take my chain nose pliers and I'm just going to bend that wire a little bit towards me. And then I'm going to use my multi-mandrel pliers to create my bail. I think I'll do not the largest, but maybe the second largest one. So I'm going to place that in there and push it around. Hopefully that is an okay size for this piece here. Looking good. This is when the painter's tape really comes in handy because my piece is kind of moving around a little bit, but the painter's tape is helping it to stay in place. And then I'm going to take these two pieces here and lift one up to one side, one up to the other side. And I'm just going to use my fingers to pinch that closer to my bail. If you want to re-round it, you can always re-round it. But you could also leave it like a little bit what's the word?
I feel like my creative juices are just really flowing this week. Do you ever feel that where you're like, oh wow, like I'm really in the
I feel like that's common after you've given yourself a little time to rest and recoup after the holidays.
Yeah.
Plus, we've been so busy, and that quote, creativity finds you working, is very true. So the more creative I am, the more creative I am. Like it just feeds more creative time for me. So the more I'm actually making, the more I'm inspired, and the more, you kind of get past the like just getting started phase, and then you start getting excited about trying new things, and
Yeah. I love that. I love that feeling.
It's so good. So good. So now I'm going to take these wires and I'm going to cross over the left to the front and the right to the front, just like so. And see how my cabochon, my little guy, is moving a little bit. We'll move it back up. And then I'm going to take a look at what I did before, because this is the part I always forget. So I'm doing this little swirl here. And so on this one, I've got like the bottom one is swirling, and then the top one is swirling this way. The bottom one is swirling over and around. So this top one, the one on the top swirls down, but this one swirls over and around. So I'm going to go over. This is the one from the bottom. And around. So it makes that little loop there. And then I'm going to take the bottom one and I'm just going to follow that as well. So it's like that. And these little waves kind of change on every one. They all have a little bit different of personality. And then I'm going to tape this one on the top and bend it around the back. I'm going to take the next one, bend it also around the back. And at this point, I'm going to have to take off my painter's tape so that I can complete my project. Dun, dun, dun.
Here it comes.
Here it comes. Because nothing is tightened in there yet. So now your cabochon is loose, loosey-goosey. And you kind of want to line it up however makes sense for you. And I want to come back across the front once I kind of get it in a good spot. And then I'm going to take the other one back across the front too. And then from here, I can do a few things. I can make a little loop on this bottom one, loop it around. And then take it across to the back. And then the second one, I'll just follow it. So now we're getting a little more stable. I know I do need more hands, right? Like, where's that third hand?
Over here, because this one's busy.
Yeah.
I'm not even looking at comments. I'm just like feeding along.
And now I got to figure out what I want to do next. Like, where do I want to come next to give this a final spot that feels nice and secure. I think for this one, I might come across this way, fold it in, and then create another little swirl over here. Oh, that's kind of fun because it kind of is going with the design on the pendant.
Wow, that looks good. I haven't looked up, but now I'm looking up. Wow, good job.
I know it's kind of fun that each one gets a little different personality, like depending on what's going on with your pendant and where it wants to go. I'm feeling a little bit like I want to either cover this hole somehow or go through it, which might be kind of nice because it might stabilize it quite a bit.
And if you didn't catch this, these pendants are on sale on the website and they are discounted automatically as well. So when you put them in your cart and you use that coupon code, it is applying to a already discounted item, which is kind of sweet.
Yes. Yeah, which is really nice. Just so right off the bat, you're getting a good deal on these. I love that you found these and that you like noticed.
I know. I was like, what could we put on sale next week that the TGBEers would really like? And I was like, what are these? They look just like the kit.
I'm going to try and go through this and see how that feels. I'm just winging it here, people. So
you've got it. I believe in you.
We'll see. Because I think that will like really tighten it up actually to do that. I just have to straighten it.
I love the sound of the foghorn.
Yeah, we can't hear it at all, which is I'm surprised. That's great.
It's so pretty.
Right? It's totally not mass produced. Each one has to have its own little flair, which in this day and age is awesome.
Yeah. Seriously. I feel like I need some.
I'm just going to take this to the back for right now. Okay, so now I got to figure out how to get this, like, I know what I'll do. I'm going to make a spiral here, I think, so that feels a little more centered.
So stay tuned tomorrow at the Great Bead Extravaganza. Kristen and I will use these pendants with the kit, the Kind Heart Design Kit, and make something together.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm super excited about our new presenters.
Oh my gosh, so true. You guys, did you even know we have 2 new presenters this time around, and they are awesome. They've been with us before as guests, but they're going to be with us all year.
Yeah. And they're both excellent. Excellent. Really, really good teachers. So I know you guys are in for a treat.
And they're going to end our days each day. So we've got Rebecca Combs with Design and Adorn on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And Francesca, is it Watson?
Yep.
The Makery at the end of the day on Sunday. Which I remember watching Francesca's presentation last time, and her setup is like
pretty awesome.
Next level.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on with her setup? And I need to know what's happening here. Two really, really good teachers. Oh, that came out cute. So I made a little spiral to cover up the hole right there. And I also made this little indent here. This is a little trick when you need to like tighten up wire. Is to just grab a chain nose plier and make like a little bend in it to pull that wire a little tighter. I still got this guy that I need to wrap up. I wonder if I should take it across this way a little bit. I think so. And now I'm going to end this one with a bit of a spiral as well. Do you want to go back over to you, Sara, to see what you're working with?
Sure. What happened to my camera?
Oh. Oh, yeah. Where'd your camera go?
I don't know. It's showing.
I'm just seeing black.
Move and put it back in. Huh. Okay. I'll be right. Let me fix it.
Okay.
Well, that'll end the whole stream. We don't want to do that.
No. You just have to take out your demo cam.
That is my demo cam, though. It just has end for all. Because I'm a host here, too. Let me see. I don't know what would have happened to it.
Interesting.
Okay.
So you're not able to just leave. It just says end.
And the program, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We don't want to do that.
All right. Well, yeah. I'll show you here on my face cam so you can see where I'm working. And then I can post a picture later. That's a little more ideal. So I took that piece, that 18 gauge piece, and then I took a 24 gauge Softflex craft wire and wrapped a bunch of beads in the center of it. And now I've been working on making some little jingle dangles at the bottom. And then I'll probably work my way up to how I'm going to connect it at the top. So I was just in the middle of making this little dangle. I've never really made dangles like this with the 18 gauge, but I'm loving it in the black. Like the contrast of the thick black wire with the purple and the red is just
really, the black is really pretty. I love it.
I'm liking it a lot. So that's kind of where I'm at in my project, and I will definitely take a picture and share it with you later. Hopefully my camera doesn't do this tomorrow.
Yeah, what is going on? That's not your laptop cam. That's the other one.
It's my hand cam, yeah, which is showing everything. I'm in the stream. I don't know why it's not showing.
There's nothing covering. Well, before it was black, but now it's gray. Yeah, that's odd. Huh.
I don't know. Here, I'm going to try I'm going to add it to the, it's because it's not added to the stage. Let me try just going to it. Let's see what happens. No, look, it's just black.
Do you have, go to, can you go to settings on that one?
Yeah, I'm going to go back to your hand cam though.
Okay.
Set.
And see if maybe it like, did you ever download like a camo or anything like that for your camera?
Back triple camera. See, just back camera.
Oh, there you go.
Huh. What the heck, you guys?
And she's back. Huh.
No, very strange. Okay, so I was working on this. I was just getting ready to wrap this around one more time so it comes through the back. Let me get it. Because I'm looking at it, I want that wire to come across on the back side of this, if at all possible. And then I'm just gonna wire wrap it around my bottom. Times. Very messy wrapping, but looks, I think, handmade, which is nice. I used to try to like perfectly wrap things, and then I don't know if it was Jamie or it was Kristen who was just like, no, it's just, I was like, oh, okay. I can go with messy. I got messy. I can do messy. That's good. I like it. So there we go with our dangles. And then I'm going to start working on the top. I probably want a couple of jump rings, which I can also make with that Softflex craft wire. The black is the most easy to scratch of all of our colors. I don't know why. I know when we had Artistic Wire, which is a rival company, it was even easier to scratch. This is pretty scratch resistant, but you always want to be kind of careful and mindful if you're working with the black, that enamel coating can come off of it. If I want to make jump rings, I usually grab this sweet little plier here, which is a workhorse on my bench. I love how it has all the different sizes. I'm probably going to make jump rings that are the second from the largest size. And I can do that just by wrapping around. And again, if you're interested in learning how to make these craft wire components, I'm going to be doing that in depth next week, next Thursday. So
I will say that that tool is like definitely one of my favorites in my stash now.
It's so handy. Who knew, huh?
I use it all the time.
It's really handy. So I usually go through and individually, there are like saws and I don't know, all sorts of fancy ways to make jump rings. I don't make that many at one time. So I just go through and kind of clip my end flat and then clip a matching end flat. And that way, when I go to close them up, they should match really nicely. And you'll see I'm flipping my cutters from side to side because my flat cut is on the flat side of my cutter. On the inside of my cutter, I get a beveled cut.
I love that description Barbara said. It's like a wrought iron fantasy.
Ooh.
That's so pretty.
Yeah, we were looking at some really cool trends on Pinterest yesterday. And what was that one? It's like a gothic vampire. This kind
Vamp
of
romantic.
Vamp romantic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, I dig that.
There's some interesting trends.
Yeah. That search is up. Oh, wow. Who knew? I would work hard in these before you attach them. So the way to do that is I first go through and just kind of take each one, click it back and forth till it's closed. and the two ends are matching. Remember, all of this wire is copper wire on the inside. So you'll see that little bit of copper kind of peeking out underneath the enamel coating. One of the things I was reminded as I was prepping for All About Craft Wire last night is there is no lead, no nickel in this wire. It's all copper and pure silver. Those are the only metals in it. So the way this works, you put all your materials that you're doing. I usually like to do both sides. I don't think it matters, really. It's the inside of the metal that you're work hardening, but either way, I do both sides for the heck of it. And then I can open my jump ring. When you open a jump ring, always open it to the side. That will maintain that beautiful round circle shape. Close her up. I'm going to do another one here. And then I can bring those together. I could just string that with a bead between it if I wanted to. So let me find the right, I think this pink bead's probably the right. You could string that with like a bead in between it. Or you can keep going with your jump rings to a single jump ring.
Kaylee says, I was Gothic in my teens and Victorian in my 20s. Ooh. So you may really enjoy your little vamp romantic throwback.
What was the poetry one?
It was like, oh, I wrote it. Did I write it down? Oh, poet core. That's what it was.
You're now in the poet core phase.
Right. Poet core, which we were like, oh, we're so on trend. We've got love letter, which is very poet core.
Yeah.
And
we patted ourselves on the back about being ahead on all this stuff. It's funny
thinking about our Black Brilliance. That's on flash sale right now. That could totally be vamp romantic.
Yeah. Yes. I totally see this hanging from a black piece of soft flex with maybe a few simple beads. So just this is the centerpiece because it's a lot already. Let's be honest. There's a lot going on here. So you don't need a lot more to add to it. You know, like it's already got plenty happening. And then just string it from, or a chain, a black chain, or a black piece.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought you were making earrings.
No, I decided on a pendant, but the inspiration came from a pair of earrings that I pulled out yesterday.
Oh, perfect.
Let's flip back over and see where you're at, and I'll grab those earrings that
I am just finishing up. What I did is I used that 22 gauge, but if you have 24, it might be even better to wrap around some of these little points here. So I wrapped around this little loop and I connected it to the wire that goes around. I wrapped around this little loop and I connected it to the wire that goes all the way around. And then I'm lastly connecting this spiral here to one of these wires to make that nice and secure. And then you kind of have to, the last thing to do is kind of feel around and see if there's anywhere else where you can kind of tighten things up or make connections, or if you feel like, okay, we're in good shape, you know, that nothing's going to fall out of your, like I might go ahead and twist these actually, these little guys here. I'm going to grab my chain nose pliers and just give it a twist, just like I did there. And what that will do is, like I said earlier, just will tighten up that connection, pull that in more. And now that wire is a lot more sturdy. Ooh, I'm glad you got some new ideas for creation. So exciting. So I guess I'll be using this pendant tomorrow with the remainder of our kit. The Kind Heart kit has all sorts of goodies in it for me to go ahead and finish out a lovely piece. I probably can make, looks like I could make a necklace and matching earrings easily, probably even a bracelet or something too. There's a ton of stuff in that kit to play with. So again, I use the craft wire rose gold today. I use the 22 and the 18 gauge. The 24 would also be awesome for your wrapping. But hint, hint, if you get the kit, you'll get some of this 22 gauge. Isn't that funny how that worked out though? That I was like leaning towards the rose gold, and I ended up that you will get a little bit in your package, which is awesome.
Yeah, that worked out really well.
It came out and it looks so pretty with these pinks. It's really like, because it's got a silver. It feels silver, but not. It's almost like like our champagne wire is, you know. It's like just has a little bit of softness and little pinkiness to it.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It turned out really pretty. Really pretty. And if you get one of these agates, you can either wire wrap them, or like I said earlier, they do have holes at the top. So you could just create a veil or add jump rings or something like that and just use it as a pendant without the wrapping, depending on what you're looking for.
All right.
That was fun.
Seeing that Ilva.
Oh, I remember those earrings. So pretty.
Yeah, I had pulled them out to show last night. I was like, oh yeah, I love these. Kind of a similar style. But I was like, oh, it'd make a great pendant. I wonder why I haven't done that as a pendant before. So here it is as a pendant. And then I just strung a few of those beads onto the Softflix beading wire. It's a really nice long necklace that you could layer with some other things. And just like super cute, great little bead mix necklace. So if you've got some beads left over and they're all in kind of the same color palette, it's a nice way to use those up.
Yes. Yeah. You can find all the things that we're using over at softflexcompany.com. Yes. And yeah, this was fun.
Scroll through real fast. So don't forget, when your order's over $29, while supplies last, you'll get that cute little DIY bracelet gift. You make the bracelet, but it has all the beads and components to make it. The gemstones that we just looked at, and in fact, before we do the giveaway, I think we should go take a look at them on the website.
Okay.
The picture. So are you doing the giveaway? I think you are, right?
I have the giveaway set up. Yeah.
Okay. Will you pull up the website too? And that way we can look at that page too. And we'll take a look at that. But those gemstone pendants are already discounted. This $10 off or $20 off is on top of the free gift and the discount that's already on those pendants. So use coupon code MIDWINTER26 to really stack your deals.
Yeah.
And then, because we just can't give you enough, don't forget, we have a brand new weekly deal that's going to come out every Friday. And it's going to be a deep discount on an item that we just have a few left and we're trying to move through it. Or just an item that we are excited about and we want you to get a good deal. So be checking your Friday inbox when that email comes out, because most of the time it'll be a little bit of a limited time offer or a limited amount, limited quantity. How many of the Black Brilliances did we have starting this morning?
I think we had 16 left as of this morning.
There's only 16, but they're 30% off, which is like an unbelievable deal. already marked that way. Already marked that way in the cart.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Let
You want
me
me to
put this
switch?
down
Yeah.
and then go ahead and we can look.
So when you first come to our site, you'll see that deal here. Again, that coupon Midwinter 26 for this particular offer. And then actually in the second slide, well, it's not going, but I'll scroll. The second slide is the link to our video for TGBE weekend. So if you're looking for it, you can find it there. But this is all of
Those pendants.
Those pendants. Oh
And
my
that's
gosh.
all that we have is what's showing there. We don't have any more in that color. I put them all in.
So that's the large size. The large we had the smallest amount of.
And you'll get one that is shown here.
Yes.
Hopefully. It's a last minute mix up, but I think you'll get one that's shown here.
This is the medium. So we have the most, I think, in the medium size. And then these are the small.
Oh, they're so cute.
They are. There's so many good ones. They all have such interesting, like there's not a bad one. They either have an interesting shape or an interesting tone or interesting banding, you know. And then if you scroll down into the featured products, there is our Black Brilliance flash sale. So marked down to just $8 for that bead mix, which is awesome.
While supplies last.
While supplies.
It's such a good mix because it's just like colors that you can mix into anything.
Yeah.
So it's a really good deal. I'm wearing all my champagne toast stuff today. I don't know if you guys noticed.
And here's Kind Heart and Champagne down here in the featured section too, because they just so you just got to scroll down to there. You'll find those.
I was like, it is a champagne toast kind of day.
There it is. So there's our Midwinter Market. If you click on this, it'll take you to our Great Bead Extravaganza Facebook page, which is where all of the stuff is happening this weekend. Oh, and be sure to enter our giveaway. We've got 12 lucky winners, each receiving a $50 prize. We're going to do the same thing we did last show where we match up each winner with one of the shops and you'll get $50 to spend at that shop. So be sure to check that out on the page and the group. I think you can get to it either way. And you could just type in the greatbeadextravaganza.com. It'll take you to that giveaway form. All right.
Is it time for our sweepstakes?
It is. It's time for our sweepstakes. So we have something new happening. And actually, let me show that to them too. If you go to customer service and go to Store Credit Sweepstakes Rules, this is our new sweepstakes giveaway that we're doing on our videos. And here's all the details, all the fine print if you need to go check that out. But I'm going to stop sharing that. And did you talk about the sweepstakes?
No.
Okay, so we have something new going on starting today. Instead of a giveaway at the end of our video where we give you a product that we will ship to you, we're now doing a store credit sweepstakes. So whoever is the winner will get $10 store credit to go shop over at softflexcompany.com. You just need to have an account. Yeah.
You choose instead of I choose.
You choose. You get to decide.
You choose. Yes. I love that.
So that's awesome. So you get to choose. You just have to have an account with us. If you don't have an account, you just have to set it up on our website if you're the winner. And we'll give you store credit. And you have I think we decided on a few months to use that or lose it. And you get to choose what you want. So super awesome. Very fun. And I'm not from the Midwest. But I have a melting pot of accents.
She's from New York
I'm from New York, yes.
and
I'm
lives in Arizona. No one.
and I lived in New York for pretty much half my life, and I've been in Arizona for just a little bit more than half my life now. So yeah, so my accent is kind of all over. It depends on what I'm talking about.
I partially grew up in Montana, which can have a little bit of a Midwestern kind of accent to it, I think.
Yeah.
Like where it's like right on the edge of Midwestern and Canadian and just Western in general.
I'm sure I've picked up words from Sarah's Midwestern
I
accent.
bet that's what it is. Yeah, that's probably what it is.
For sure, because I do have that. I just pick up things like that with my ear, and it just kind of comes out. And I don't mean to do that, but it does happen. So I think that's why I've gotten a little bit of a
probably
melting.
like a biological, natural thing to when you're trying to connect with people that you start to sound like them or mimic them, you know, but not mock, but mimic.
Right. I think it is. It's like a way that I just naturally start to connect with somebody. There are times where I'll say something and I'll be like, what the heck? Where did that go?
We're blowing minds out there.
No idea. Yeah.
We're from all over. Canadian accent. I do. Oh, that's funny. I probably do to some degree. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's great. All right, well, let's choose our winner. If you haven't entered, last chance. Use that hashtag kindness. That's what TGB is all about, right? It's spreading kindness through the joy of beading. And that's what this weekend is going to be. It's just always such a great event. Presenters are awesome. All of you watching are awesome, always super encouraging. We really have like the best people in our corner for these events. And so thank you for always bringing the joy and the kindness. And we just want to, in this world that we live in, we just want to spread lots of that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sharon's a Jersey girl living in Virginia. Yeah, it's funny how it becomes like a melting pot after a while. There's certain words that I must not say that often, and when I do say them, they're like, "Whoa, there it is."
Especially if Kristen gets
New York accent.
Upset, I'm always oh boy, here comes the New Yorker.
Yeah, when I get upset and frustrated, or when I've get a little
you can
salty,
really hear it. You can really hear it.
You're like, oh, she's pissed. The New Yorker has just arrived.
Oh boy! All right, let's do our sweepstakes.
All right, let's do our sweepstakes. I always click the wrong one. I feel like they moved those things at one point. We've got 53 of you. You must be here to win. So you've got to tell us you're here if you see your name drawn. And this is for our $10 store credit sweepstakes.
Usually we'll try to put it in by next business day.
Oh, our friend Zach won.
No, I think you just got here too, lucky lady.
Oh my goodness. She slid right in there.
Right in at the very end. All right, let us know you're here, Zach. And then we are changing it. So you're going to get a $10 store credit added to your account. There is a sweepstakes page that we need you to take a look at. We'll send you a link. So what you need to do is you need to email Thomas, THOMAS @softluxcompany.com. Let him know you were our Friday Coffee and Craftwire winner. Let him know which email you use to purchase from Softlex. And then he will attach the store credit to that email, and he will send you a link to the rules of the sweepstakes so that you are aware of all the the different rules. Sound good?
She's here. I saw her just say that she's still there.
Oh, good.
There it is too. I just typed it out for you, Zach. Email Thomas.
At softluxcompany.com. So we're changing it up a little bit. We think this will be a little easier for us to manage. And we love the idea that you guys get to pick what you want.
Yeah.
So that's all good too.
So stay tuned for more of that this weekend, because we will have another winner on our live presentation on Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific time.
Maybe even more than one, because it's TGBE. So
we do sometimes, yeah, and especially because Sara and I are together, we like to give out doubles. double.
All right, lovely to see all of you. Lovely to spend time with you, Miss Kristen.
Yeah, what a great way to start the Friday. And then we're going to see you all again
5 p.m.
Pacific. 5 Pacific time for the preview party. And then you get to see all of us.
See all of us together. It's going to be a hoot this weekend. I hope you have your most comfy clothes on. I hope you've ordered in your groceries and you've got your sketch pad ready to go to take notes. We're going to have a great time.
See you all soon. Bye.